As some of you may know, I made a post a couple days ago where I asked you guys to give me some questions, and today I'm going to answer them. First, I want to mention though, thank you guys for giving me multiple questions in each comment. That helped a lot since I didn't get many. And speaking of me not getting many comments, I did have to Google some just from the freaking void just to fill up the question list. But don't worry, there is now an adequate amount of interesting questions that I can answer. And one that I want to answer myself. So let's get into it. So the first one is, what kind of comments make your day instantly better? And this may seem kind of cringy, cheesy, if I may, but my favorite comments to get are pretty much any comment that isn't confusing or that isn't mean, because I love reading you guys' comments. I literally, the second I get the notification, I literally go, and then I get to read the comment. It makes me so excited. So I read every one, even if I don't eventually get to responding to them. They're getting a little out of hand, but I'm still working on it. Okay, next question. What is your favorite anime? I'm pretty sure this anime is actually pretty underrated, but my favorite anime is Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. It's actually really cute and funny, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. So watch it if you can. I think it used to be on Netflix, but I'm pretty sure there's a few playlists with like the episodes dubbed and downloaded. So yeah. And also Wataten. I don't know if that's underrated or not. I never really looked too much into it because my freaking Crunchyroll subscription expired. But it's really cute. It's only Japanese, but the subtitles, they have subtitles, and it's like basically just a lot of cute girls. It's so cute, and I love the art style. The next question is, what kind of music do you like to listen to? This one, it's kind of hard to answer for me, but usually like pop or alternative rock, or sometimes otacore if I have the time, because I like to actually listen to the songs and like try to learn to sing them, because that's actually how I help myself learn Japanese and stuff. Favorite dino bone? I have to probably say the Stegosaurus spike, the little spiky things on their back, because I don't know many dino bones. But that reminds me, have you guys ever seen an elephant skull? Because those things are so freaking cool. Like, sometimes for some reason they look like a sad old man with a beard, but but most of the time they look really cool. And the Greeks used to think they were monster skulls because of how freaking big they are. Next question is, what is a habit you low-key love about yourself? I have to say how stupid I am. It's a dumb answer, but the type of comedy I have in my brain is so weird and dumb. Like one of my commenters actually said, one of you guys commented on my videos and said, "I'm cheese?" ? And I said, "Yes, my brethren, now go forth and reunite with the cheese army." And and I'm just so weird and stupid in a way. It is funny. I like it. Who is your favorite person on planet Earth? That's a good question. Give me a minute. I want to think. Probably you guys. I gotta be honest. That's cringy, but it probably is you guys. Or like probably just my family. I don't know. Yeah, you guys are my favorite people, because I don't know. I like everybody. Everybody's my friend. Are you a dog person or a cat person? I'm not gonna say both, even though they are both equally very cute, but it probably has to be dogs, because cats, like, they're nice, but they can be so freaking mean, both in a feeny funny way, and in a just genuinely mean way. Like cats will just randomly bite you all the freaking time, and you can't just be like, what did I do? Because nothing. You didn't do anything. They just decided to be mean. And mean. And I don't know why, but they're mean. So yeah. Doggos. Okay, next question is, what is your favorite dino era and favorite dino from specific era? That's a good question. My favorite dino in general, actually, I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know the different dinosaur periods. God. Cretaceous. This is such a stupid answer. Cretaceous, probably, because it sounds like an insult that a rich British person will use. Like, I can imagine walking down the street of London and then some person just looking at me and being like, "Oi, mate, you look Cretaceous." Wait, that's Australian. Oh my god. I'm dying, man. This is crazy. Okay. Back on topic. Okay, back on topic. I can imagine walking down the streets of London and then a British person looking at me and then saying, "You look Cretaceous." I don't know. That's just what I was thinking. It's dumb. Next question. Oh yeah, I'm not even done with this question. My favorite dino probably from that period is, I'm gonna have to say Velociraptor, and that's kind of stupid and basic, but the way it screams at you when it's running at you gives me so much like gremlin emoji. God, what is up with my English today? I just can't speak. Just konnichiwa. I'm Japanese now. As I was saying, it gives me gremlin energy because, like, think about it. I can imagine like a VTuber just like running at you with the freaking sound. There's also a dinosaur, I forget what it's called, but it has claws that are supposed to be 3 feet long, and I think it's called like the Therizinosaurus. Yeah, that's what it's called, the Therizinosaurus, and it's literally known as the Scythe Dino. Wow. Ah. Next question I wanted to answer before I forget about it is how I get such a cute voice. I don't. This is not my normal voice. It's part of my normal voice, but I don't usually speak like this when I'm like talking to family members and stuff, or talking to myself. For some reason, I have a lot of trouble like breathing correctly when I speak on recordings. In normal life, I sound like this. Hello. My name is Dino. I'm a very quiet nugget. Rawr. And I sound very sad, but that wouldn't work if I was like it would. But that wouldn't work if I was recording, which I am, because when I'm reading scripts, my voice naturally goes higher, trying to sound professional and stuff. So if I constantly talk like this all the time, it would not work, because then I wouldn't be able to make things sound clear in my videos, and I'd say way too much. like both parts of my voice. Okay, final question. Do you script your videos or do you wing it? A little bit of both. In a way. Like, I write notes and scripts, like to a small extent. So I want it to feel like talking points, so it feels more like a stream, so I don't feel left out instead of just writing a full-on script. Because first of all, if I wanted to read a script that was like word for word, it wouldn't work at all, because then I wouldn't feel right about hearing the way I say it in editing. But most of the time I just do like talking points, and if I need to remember something specific that I want to say in a talking point, I'll write down like, say this, then say this thing. Also, you should say this alongside this thing, like that type of thing. Anyways, that's all the questions I have for now. I'm sorry I didn't have more. I didn't get many comments, as I said before. But feel free to leave some comments with questions in the comment section of this video, because if I get any, at least enough, I'll probably do another video of these on my next sub goal. And by the way, my next sub goal is 150, so I think I'm going by 50 until I get to like 1,000. But thank you for watching the video. Please leave a like if you liked it. And I hope you enjoyed. I really do. I enjoy editing these videos with every step of the process, even the recording that makes my throat hurt. If you want to see more, go ahead and check out my channel. I have approximately 33 videos, including this one. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Bye bye. Subscribe if you aren't already, or I will eat all of the beans in your house and on your street, possibly in your state. All the beans will go missing and you wonder what happened. But it was just a dino, angry that you did not subscribe.